Hey, Top Dog Painting, it's Craig from Equilibrium Digital, and in this video, I'm going to go over 3 things that you could start doing to help bring in more customers to your business. So I work with businesses to help grow their customer base and boost sales through numerous strategies of digital marketing. And I've found that by giving people an easy, free plan of things that they could start doing today to impact their business has resulted in some of those local business owners putting their trust in me to help grow their company. So I know we're going to have a conversation here shortly, but I just wanted to send this video to kind of show you some free strategies and things that you could start doing, and just some things and tools that you could see of some SEO tricks. So I won't waste any more of your time, and I'll dive right into it. So the first thing I want to do is just say I did try to use your link here. So what this is telling me is most likely you own the URL, I'm assuming, but you haven't set up an actual website for it. The only thing I'll say about that, easy to do obviously, and I'll do that, but it's not a secure website. So that was another thing I would highly suggest, is just to get a secure domain. So it'll have the HTTPS. Okay, so since I couldn't review your site, I just wanted to look at a couple of your competition. So I looked at your top competition for Tampa stucco repair, as well as your top competition for, I just put in painting company Tampa, and this was your top competition. So the first thing you want to look at is content. So this is the stucco repair company. As we can see, they have 3,300 words on their homepage. So Google has actually released it to be optimized within their system, into their algorithms. 1,500 words minimum is what they want to see on a homepage. The more words, obviously, the better, the more content, because that's going to show Google that you're trying to get more content and that your content is relevant, so it can match their users and people using the Google search engine to find that company and business that they're looking for. So right off the bat, 1,500 words minimum. So the more content, the more likely your page is to rank up. And that's going to be mainly based on, one, the amount of content, the quantity, but also the second thing, and the second area I want to talk about, which is keywords. So keywords obviously are just words that trigger Google to search. So when when you search something in Google, it basically just crawls all the websites on Google for specific keywords that you're looking for. So in this instance, I was looking for stucco repair Tampa. As we can see, their website has stucco 212 times, repair 92 times. I'm sure they have Tampa 15 times. So you want to ensure you're having those keywords. But Google also doesn't want to see just jam-packed. Like, I couldn't just put stucco 3,000 times and expect that to be picked up as the top site. It needs to look natural. It needs to flow naturally. So that's why they were able to do this, is because they have such a large number of content. So the first two things are content and keywords. So we can also just look at the painting company and see what they've got. So they have 1,000 words. They have painting 36 times, Tampa 7 times, and so on and so forth. So these are the first two things you really want to look at: keywords and content quantity. The second thing is pretty important, is citations. So citations are basically references of your company in specific directories. So you can see here, you've got Yellow Pages, Manta. You have other ones that you can put in for, like the BBB, which I'm pretty sure you guys are already registered in. I did a little research. White Pages, tons of directories. And what this does is, one, this helps bring relevance to your local area, as well as it helps promote your Google My Business page. Now, the third and last thing I want to talk about is probably the most important thing to ranking up, but it's the hardest to do, and that's to get these things called backlinks. So this is for the Premier Stucco Company, and backlinks are basically references from other websites or different blogs or different companies to your website. Basically, Google looks at this as someone's vouching for you, someone's saying you're a trustworthy, reliable website. So what's important about backlinks is to focus on quality and quantity, but a bigger focus on quality. So as you can see, their DR rating is pretty low, which means that they're getting a lot of backlinks from untrustworthy sites. And when I say untrustworthy, I don't necessarily mean like they're bad sites, but they aren't relevant to whatever we're talking about. So here we're talking about stucco repair and a stucco repair company, or maybe a painting company. Some of these backlinks are most likely outside the sources. People get a lot of emails as business owners from Indian companies or outside foreign companies, Pakistan, so on and so forth, and they just flood it with backlinks, but the backlinks aren't niche specific. So Google knows that people can just flood it with backlinks, and they've learned, and their algorithms have gotten smart. So as you can see, their DR ratings down, and they're dropping their ranks in Google basically. So you want to make sure they're high quality from good referring domains. So companies that talk about stucco, maybe paint companies you have partnerships with, blogs that are about home improvement. You don't want them from Pizza Hut or candy shops because you guys aren't selling pizza and candy. Hopefully that makes sense. And then we can just look at the painter one as well. They have 1.5 thousand. Their DR is much stronger with 9 instead of sub 1, and they're bringing in almost 3,500 views or clicks a month with a 6,000 traffic value a month. So to wrap things up, we discussed 3 things today. We discussed the importance of content and ensuring that you have at least 1,500 words, but always shooting for more on that home page. Secondly, we discussed keywords and how important having keywords is on that content page and having that quality content. We also touched on citations, how building citations and putting NAPs, which is your name, address, phone number, and services, into certain directories so that you can build your local SEO. Lastly, most importantly, we touched on the importance of backlinks and how backlinks are going to ultimately drive you to the first page of Google. So, I just wanted to give you this quick rundown before we had a conversation. We'll talk shortly. Again, my name is Craig, and we will speak soon. Have a great day.